Hello, my dear boys. All of you are welcome to my online class. This is a special class for class 9 and class 10 English version. Hope all of you are well by the grace of our Almighty. Today we will discuss on web and sound, and the topics from this chapter is creative question solution. Today we will try to do a creative question solution. Okay, so let's see our today's creative question. So the stream of this creative question is: in winter morning when the temperature was 12 degrees Celsius, a person created a sound 17 meter in front of a hill and heard an echo. The person again made a sound from the same place at noon when the temperature was 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, repeat it again. In winter morning when the temperature was 12 degrees Celsius, a person created a sound 17 meter in front of a hill and heard an echo. The person again made a sound from the same place at noon when the temperature was 25 degrees Celsius. And the questions are: question number A is what is frequency? Okay. And B is why can all reflected sound not be heard? Explain. Question number C is after how much interval of time the person heard the echo in the morning. Okay. And question number D is did the person hear the echo at noon? Analyze mathematically. Okay, I'm repeating the questions again. Question number A, what is frequency? Question B, why can all reflected sound not be heard? Explain. Question number C, after how much interval of time the person heard the echo in the morning? Okay, and question number D is did the person hear the echo at noon? Analyze mathematically. Okay, so this is our creative question. Now I'm discussing the answer of this creative question part by part. Okay. Okay, the answer for question number A. The question is what is frequency? We know that the total number of vibration per second is called the frequency of a wave. Okay, the total number of vibrations per second is called frequency. Okay. Okay, the frequency is the we can write frequency is the total number of vibrations per second. Okay, per second. Okay. So B, for answer B, the question is why can all reflected sound not be heard? Explain. Okay, so here we know that the persist time of our brain is 0.1 second. Okay, so this time period is known as persistence period of hearing. Okay, so to analyze our two sounds separately, we need a time interval, and that is 0.1 second. If the interval of time period is 0.1 second for two sound, then we can hear separately. We can hear separately of these two sound. Okay, if we can say that all reflected sound is not be heard. Okay. So here the important point is the persistence time of hearing. Okay, the important focus of this answer is the persistence time of hearing, and that is 0.1 second. Okay, to realize the two sound waves separately, we need to time interval between these two sound must be 0.1 second. Okay. So the answer for question number C is here, given that the time t is 12 degrees Celsius at morning, we need to convert it Kelvin. So 12 plus 273 Kelvin, here it is 285 Kelvin. Okay, and first of all, we need to determine the velocity of sound at this temperature. Okay, and for these questions, we have a clue, or we have a hint that we know that at 0 degrees Celsius temperature, or 273 Kelvin temperature, the velocity of sound is 332 meter per second. By comparing this data, we can calculate the velocity for temperature 285 Kelvin. Okay, so we know that at 0 degree temperature, we denote it at T naught, and that is 273 Kelvin, and at that temperature the velocity V naught equal to 332 meter per second. Okay, so first of all, we need to determine the temperature the velocity of sound at temperature 285 Kelvin. Then by using this velocity, we can determine the time for hearing echo. Okay, so the relation between velocity and temperature is, we know that the relation between velocity and temperature is, velocity is proportional to the square root of temperature. Velocity is proportional to the square root of temperature. Okay, so we can write V naught by V equal to root of T naught by T. Okay, so we need to determine V, so we can write V equal to root of T by T naught into V naught. So here T is 285 divided by 273 into V naught is 332. Okay, so we get the answer is 339.22 meter per second. Okay, so this is the velocity of sound at 12 degree Celsius. By using this velocity, we can calculate the time of hearing the echo. Okay, so here V is By calculating, we can get the velocity of sound at temperature 285 Kelvin or 12 degrees Celsius is 339.22 meter per second. Now, we know that here 2d, we know that s equal to vt, so here s will be 2d, okay, because to reach the sound to the hill and come back to the sound to the person, okay. So here 2d equal to vt, so t equal to 2d by v. Here d is given and d is 17 meter. So 2 into 17 divided by 339.22. So calculating, we get the interval of time is 0.1002 seconds. So this is our answer for question number C. So we can write interval of time the person here the echo is 0.1002 second. Okay, so this is the solution for question number C. Okay, now we will discuss the answer for question number D. Here at noon the temperature is given T equal to 25 degree Celsius. So we get 25 plus 273 Kelvin, and that is 298 Kelvin, and T naught is 273 Kelvin, and in this for this temperature the velocity of sound is 332 meter per second as discussed before, and here we need to also determine the value of V is what, and by using this value we need to calculate the interval of time to reach the sound. Okay, so we know V by V naught equal to root of T by T naught. Therefore, or V equal to root of T by T naught into V naught. Here T is 298 and T naught is 273 into V naught is 332 meter per second. Okay, so by calculating we get the answer 346.87 meter per second. Okay, so at temperature 25 degrees Celsius we get the velocity of sound V is 346.87 meter per second. Okay, then here V is 346.87 meter per second. Now we need to determine the interval of time to reach or to hear the echo. Okay. So again we know we know 2D equal to Vt. So T equal to 2D divided by V. Putting the value, D is 17 meter, D is 17 meter, and V is 346.87 meter per second. Calculating this, we get 0.098 seconds. So we see that here the interval of time is t equal to 0.098 second, and this is less than 0.1 second. That is our persistence of time. So it is below of our persistence of time. Because of below of our persistence time, we will not recognize this sound separately. Okay, so at noon we cannot hear. At noon the person cannot hear the echo at noon. Okay, so interval of time is less than the persistence of time period of hearing. So the person cannot not hear the echo at noon. Okay, so this is our answer for question number D. Okay, so this is all for today. In our next class we will discuss another creative question on wave and sound, because this is a very important chapter for exam. Okay, so until then, bye bye.